the concern for Dak Prescott, AC joint, rotator cuff, going to take they have to get the pain shots before the game. The concern for his level of play and can he finish the game?
I think it's legitimate, and here's the reason why. We have no idea, right? So Dak is about to conclude his 4th regular season. He's got another 9 days left. He had never been limited in a practice, much less he hadn't missed a practice ever. He'd never been limited in a practice. Earlier this week, I was dismissive of the importance of the finger issue he was dealing with, which Troy Aikman alluded to on the broadcast. Right. We got a bit more clarity after the fact. And I was like, did you see him on Sunday? Like, didn't seem to be bothering him at all. Well, what I didn't realize, I guess none of us realized, was that during that game, when he played really well, he also had this AC joint issue, which I like that Dr. Ezekiel Elliott enlightened us about that this week. Telling us
Shut
exactly
up, Zeke.
what's going on, right? Is it a concern? Like, this is one of those where we might get 35 minutes into real time of the game. Cowboys could be up 10-0, and we could be saying to ourselves, yeah, no big deal. It wasn't a big deal. However, until we know, like we have zero history of Dak Prescott being anything other than 100% going into a game, and quarterback's most important physical trait, or at least his important part of his body, is his right shoulder, and that's bothering him right now. So until I see it, I'm not saying this totally. Like the Cowboys, of course, they have a chance. I think they're going to win this game, but it's a concern.
It is, and you wonder if they'll realize, hey, you know how we beat the Rams? Let's do more of that. Let's get that running game going. Let's get that offensive line the way we structured this team to begin with, and just wear people down. That being said, it's a much better run defense Philadelphia has than the Rams had last week. But to me, even the shoulder isn't the biggest question mark for me for the Cowboys. It's like, are the Cowboys that beat the Rams actually going to show up?
No
way. I think we all agree. You take the best from the Cowboys this season versus the best from the Eagles this season. The Cowboys' best is better. But we have no idea if that best is going to show up. And that's the most maddening thing about this team.
Of course, that 100%. And, we make it simple. We try to, let's be honest. The sacrificial lamb has become Jason Garrett. When the Cowboys don't play well, it's, hey, Jason Garrett's not, he's not adept enough as a head coach, doesn't get these guys consistently ready to roll. But this comes on the players, too. This comes on everybody. This falls on the shoulders of everybody who is a part of the Cowboys' Sunday operation, because ultimately the talent is there. It was realized last week. We saw it. So let's, if you're the Cowboys, if you want to be taken seriously, and the one thing that bothered me about last Sunday was the Cowboys after the game, basically, say Jerry Jones saying, I told you so.
Oh,
I told you.
Yeah, stop that
Great.
now.
Thank you. 15 weeks or 14 weeks after you told us so. Your team
just
finally
warming
showed up on Sunday, right?
See, now finally the rest of you have faith like I did through all this process where I never wavered once in faith in my team.
If we ever do an ESPN skit, I am officially nominating you to play Jerry Jones. That was pretty good right
Thank
there.
you for you.
I've tried.
Wow.
Trey's been honing his Jerry Jones for years now.
I'm upset, actually.
You were sort of gravitating into Coach O there for a second, too. So,
thanks, and go Tigers.
There you go. Go Tigers. Yeah, but if I'm the Cowboys, talk is cheap, right? I mean, and I hope that Sunday talk does not come back to bite them in the rear, because they spoke a big game on Sunday as if hey, this is us. This is a real version of us.
Prove it.
Seriously, they better prove it, because if not, then we know heads are rolling this offseason. And we know that there's really one person who comes back on. They're not cutting. They're not cutting Zeke. They're not cutting any of these star players they paid, a lot of money over 6-7 years, and the quarterback's going to get just plenty more money as the quarterback market continues to reset this offseason.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content plus live streaming, make sure to subscribe to ESPN Player.